Greetings, Peepazoids! My name is Bubs, and welcome back to the Sinking City. I decided to dive straight into the next episode because I want to get down and dirty with these sea biscuits. Now, we have just done a little job for Throgmorton. We found out who killed his son, and now he's given us a new case. So we've got the expedition to hunt down. It's in northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Grove and Hubert Avenue. Okay. Defined. The expedition headquarters are located in northern Coverside, crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Okie dokie. Crossroad, crossroad, crossroad. Where the heck is this place? I can't see it. Ah, here we go. That's where that is. So now I need to get my booty out of here. So how do I do that? Let's go find ourselves a way out. Oh, this is cool. Cool game. Glad to be getting into the grips of this a bit more. Because these are going to be long Let's Plays, and they are inevitably going to take a while for me to get through the game. I wanted to get at least 2 episodes up and running before I go anywhere. Okay, so what are you pointing me towards? Oh yeah, that's the boat I need. Oh, look at all the goodies I've collected. Oh, R2's how I run. This is good. Right, let's get a boat. Get going, because I kind of want to get to the hotel as well and drop off my things. I am so lost. Where am I going? Ah, okay. I need to go out of the exit. Oh, Brian. Get your thoughts together, Bubs. Goodbye, Mr. Throgmorton, and your apishness. We'll see you soon. Now hopefully these oh-so-friendly guards I spotted up here will be kind enough to let me through so I can get to my boat. Get out of the rain and get to my hotel. Oh, they're not here now. Ooh, train yard. Oh, hello, cutscene. How you doing? Oh dear. The visions are kicking in. That is so... Oh, that is so creepy. Just like in the trailer, where his body gets left behind, but he goes. Oh, this is cool. I like this a lot. Oh, crap. The heck is that thing? Was that the Kraken? Release the Kraken! Kraken! Lost at sea, Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hard to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. Oakmont is full of illusions. Most of them, including the illusion of safety, can be dispelled. Oakmont keeps its mouth shut. It's very kind of brute mentality. Oh crap! Well, I guess we got to our hotel room alright then. What we got here? Laudanum. Tincture of opium suits all ailments.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Oh, Charles, are you medicating? Look at those syringes. Aren't they pretty? Okay, we got a notebook here. My diary, part 1. Ooh, we have a diary. I'm gonna flick through it. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad, babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers. Ah, the origin story. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. This. Oh, these are our Navy buddies.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
The Cyclops. Love a good old reference to mythology, I do. Oh, what's up with our desk? Oh, it's a dog tag. Hang on, let me rotate it, United States Navy, Charles W. Reed. That's us.
Never again, they say.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not gonna give the decor in this room a good rating on TripAdvisor. Oh, what's in the cupboard? Oh! Oh, howdy, howdy. Oh, we can get different outfits. Oh, now there's a private investigator outfit if ever I saw one. Love the gangster look. Very Westworld. Whoa. That is just bonkers. I don't know. I like this one. That one makes me look too much like Johannes. I want the gangster wardrobe, so I can unlock that through story progress. So that's fine. Okay, a crumpled letter. Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanly, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run! Save your life and leave this draped city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please, heed my words. Lewis Flynn. I'm glad to see our act of mercy was given repaid. Although, with the creatures I've seen, the warning was kind of enough. Oh, hello. Rent! Oh, speaking of Mr. Vanderberg, Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please, take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Oh, so he's the one who carried us all the way here.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
We took our plaque with us so people would know we were private eye. Oh, hello. Storage cupboard, shell casings. Are we gonna get to craft? Are we gonna get to love craft some items? Oh, I'm gonna poke about people's rooms. Why not? Oh, what we got here? The nightmares. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men, the Yellow King's gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer, and I'll figure them out. Okay, well, they weren't kidding. Satanic symbols, of course. And I'm just gonna go pilfering through your drawers. I hope you don't mind. The Oakwood Chronicle. A bit of news.
The door won't budge.
Oh, hello. A knife, a note knifed to the wall. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord.
The door won't budge.
Ooh, what kind of things are you dragging into your apartment? I try to think. Alright, let's review. So, we've got a bit of lore. And some documents. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep investigating, but... I don't know, I kind of want to push forward a little bit. I can always investigate this apartment building later.
Finally, you're awake.
Hello,
Gotta tell
glassy
you, though,
eyes.
mister. You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing.
Not those
It
kind of
stops,
moans.
all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
Or I'll
You're
feed
not
you to the
exactly
fishes.
friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy
Always got that
notes and
detective
books
nose
I
on,
find
Charles.
after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested.
I'm not
And
sane.
you want
I'm
to take a look?
crazy.
Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Oh, thank you for giving me so... Whoa. Holy crap, that's a lot of documents. Okay, I'll read through those later. Oh, hello, what's this? Note about the hobo signs. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already, kinda like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to the times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H. The H! I found the H! Shaped sign on doors around town. That means the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. Whoa! Okay, you guys, I had enough of you when I played Narcosis. You are not coming back to haunt me in this game. I refuse. Okay, that's ingenuity. A seashell used as a vinyl player. I like that. Okay, doesn't look like there's too much left doing here. Let's go out and explore. Ah, fast travel. Excellent. Okie dokie. Well, what have we got here? Ah, a map. Okay. That's the Devil's Reef. No idea what these places are yet because I haven't unlocked them. That's just lore. Oh, we've got a side case. Those are all side cases I can take. I'll come back to the side cases. I want to go to the headquarters. Damn, this place really is sinking. Could this be the lost city of Atlantis? Oh, and there's a boat I can use for travel. Okay, I'm starting to get my bearings a little bit. Hello, fair city. How art thou? Infested area. Hoppity hop. I can hop on top of the trash can, can I not hop up the wall? No? Get out, leave now. Don't dead, open inside. Hang on. Yeah, I lit. Oh, it's a wall, okay. Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna get crack on with the main story, guys. I wanna see where this leads us. Ooh, cool. Right, so... where are we headed? Alright, so if I go up Hubert Avenue, make a left at Roosevelt Street, I'll get to where I need to go. The Cyclops 2? Ah, like the submarine we used to be on, that's quite cool. Damn, they weren't kidding when they said this place was flooded. Literally getting around by boat. Look at all the sea life that have rotted the wall. Like if Poison Ivy and Aquaman had a baby, this is what they do with their town. Okay. Oh, I'm going away from where I need to go. Sorry, guys. Getting used to the lay of land. Right, this way. Now the water only goes to that part. We'll have to do some of this on foot, but if I turn around... Come on, Charles. Here's your good rotary hand. Let's explore. Damn, this place looks awesome. Right, can I use this one to get where I need to go? Yes. Okay, we'll take this way. Go, go, go! You know, in open themed horror games, a lot of, I imagine, the locations around here on the canals will be places for side quests and other main missions, and I'm looking forward to that. But I do, at least for this episode, keep the main story going. Nope. I'll try not to check my map so often, that can be a little bit distracting. Go, go, go! Oh, hello. Oh, we can disembark here, but I don't want to do that. We need to go to the headquarters and find out what we need to find out. Which, if memory serves, is Roosevelt Street. Perfect. Oh! I just teleported onto the shore. Okay. And climb. Wow. So much destruction. Good evening, Colonel. How are you? Alright. The way. I love this 1920s. I love the fact this is set in old era. I mean, I might be pulling things out of the dark, but I think that was around the time that H.P. Lovecraft was writing. Hence the influence on H.P. Lovecraft. But I haven't read a whole lot of H.P. Lovecraft, so I'm not entirely sure. Right, this, I think, is the place. Come on, map, load. Don't freeze on me. Okay, so let's remove that marker. I remove the marker? Ah! Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, this is the police department. Is this where I need to be?
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that
Oh, you
cracked the
seem
case
human.
of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Well, aren't you a bit sarcastic?
Do you
Hey,
and
what's
I
your
have
problem?
a problem, officer?
No, no. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and
I like
I'll
my
treat
T's
you
and I like
any
my
other
I's.
criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Ooh, alright. Calm down, mister. I think this is where we need to be. It say it was on the corner of Asher Road and Roosevelt. And Heber Avenue. Well, as we're here, let's explore the archives. Might help us out later. Ooh, jail cells. I don't want to end up in there. Ah, here we go. Archive. Let's find out some goodies. I have to do some investigating. I'll come back to that. Need to find that headquarters, and I think I was looking in the wrong place. Can I just get rid of that? There we go, got rid of it. Now it's not distracting. Right, so... thinks it's around the other side here. Let's go have a looky-look. Oh. By the way, I know a lot of open world games have a lot of distractions. And I'll try not to fall into those distractions if I can help it. But I want to find out where this expedition corner was. Oh, could this be it with the giant fisherman on the outside? Ah! Boom! I found you! Staring me right in the face! Okay. Well, I might as well start my investigation here. Do you see anything, Mind's Eye? No. Keep that. Oh, hello.
Guess I don't need the key.
That is one hell of a big footprint. You really did a number on this place, guys, didn't you? Whoever you were. The dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. You can also get cooties. Don't forget about the cooties. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Good to know. And these are some creepy statues. What kind of expeditions was Throgmorton doing? Gunpowder, okay. This looks like kooky devices. Find any and all survivors. Then report back. Hopefully he'll help us with our visions. Oh, eels. I don't like eels. Actually no, eels are quite graceful. I don't actually mind eels all that much. Oh, we got another note. How to protect. According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives, to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols, which are of no use, and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
That looks a tad grim. What exactly happened? So... Whoa! Okay, I fell through the floor. That's always a good way to start. Let's try that again without falling away, shall we? Dinosaur. Should have brought my detective goggles. H. Doe, anthropologist. Oh, this is the Dr. Doe that Throgmorton was talking about. The Oakland University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now, Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so, shed light on what may yet be to come. Okay, so Dr. Doe is going to help us. What we got here? Fisherman reports. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Did you guys let off? Vile. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harway. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish was taken for analysis. Several locals mention a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colours. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns after chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis. Here's another dodgy shell. Mind's eye. Nope.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
From a pot
Map of
party
Cape
mix.
Cod. Looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Cape Cod. Loving all the fish puns, guys. Harpoons, rifles. What's in here? Okay. I think we've seen about everything there is to see up here. Let's investigate downstairs a little bit. Sure, we haven't seen everything just yet. Or have we? I've collected some evidence. No clues yet. Oh! The Harbinger. Hello.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Crows are leading me somewhere. Hello? Oh! Hey, pretty birdies. Lead the way. Oh, even I'm getting dizzy looking at that. Oi. Okay, another fisherman's helmet. Ow! Whoa! Who the heck are you? I guess I'll never find out. Another one suffering from hysteria, maybe? Partially burned cargo manifest. The following must be delivered no later than Friday. Diving suits, air tanks and pumps, canned foods, personal belongings, blah 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 blah. A power generator. Oh, he's still flicking. Are you still flicking, sir? Look at those scales. Part of our friend Lewis's brood. Those crows led me down here. Not getting any more vibes. I think they've done their job. In here. I don't think I've got all the evidence I need yet. Turn on my mind palettes just for a minute. Was I not supposed to kill that guy? Oh, I hope not. That would be terribly awkward. Okay, bye. Oh, yes, now I can piece things together. The cargo from the expedition was taken to the Grimhaven Bay Pier. I think I have enough yet. Do I?
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Okay, so the place was raided.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Busted through the door. Started raiding the place. Nothing up here of use.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
Jesus. Okay. You were weird.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Okay. They burned the evidence. The guy was still down here. They closed off the wall. Doesn't look like they were chased. Did they just bust in? Let's say that happened
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
first. They raided the cases over here.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
And then they brought it through this magic portal.
I fatah me fe I regach I. Burn it
And
all.
disposed of it.
Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Righty. So let's go to our mine palace. Oh, we've only got 2 clues. So the expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakland Chronicle. Okay. I'm hearing voices. Oh, I don't think I opened you. Alrighty. I've got a few clues. To find more about this freighter. So, let's get ourselves over to the Oakland Chronicle. Righty. What we got? Several men with Innsmouth syndrome. Oh, is that what we're calling it? Innsmouth syndrome broke into the expedition headquarters and destroyed everything in sight. They burned most of the expedition archives, scientific research, interviews, freight and cargo manifests, even clippings of newspaper advertisements. The expedition archive is lost, so... Oakland Chronicle. Okay, so now I need to find the Oakland Chronicle. That was convenient. Guess I'll make my way over there. So if I place my marker. Get ourselves over there. Oh, pardon me, sir. Just your average Joe detective with a shovel. Trying to see what there is to see. Oh, no, look at these streets. Everything is just murky and wrecked from the flood. Actually quite sad, but I love these car designs. This is so pretty and grim and gothic. I love it. Whately's household chemistry. Can't talk to stragglers, which is a bit annoying, but hey ho. Ah, here we go. The Oakland Chronicle. See if I can convince them to let me read through their
The
files.
old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone
Calm
else.
down, love.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I am a
Maybe.
newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers. The archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case.
Wow,
Nice
word gets
work.
around fast.
I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
Right.
See you later.
I'll come back to you for an interview. Archives. I also need to look up useful information with various city archives. Archives contain topical information. For example, City Hall gives general data about the citizens and organizations. Okay, so that book symbol indicates archive research. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence you wish to investigate, then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. Oh, okay. Right, so... Grimhaven Bay. After the flood. Search. Okay, so nothing about that, so... Let's try... I imagine it'll be front page news. Flood. Try officials. No. So, that's our evidence. Okay. Let's try Grimhaven Bay. Advertisements. After the flood. There we go. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3 Oakmont Port in Grimhaven Bay. So the 30-ton ship, so I need to look for... Hang on. Here 3. Can I fast travel? I don't know what I need to do on that, so now I need to go and find Jeremiah Sanders. Oh, how I can fast travel. Dang it. Okay, fine. I'll come back for you, madam. But first, I need to find me a boat. Oh, let's have ourselves a looky. This is good. This is going to be a lot of long-winded investigation type of thing. But I'm liking it. Got a decent pace, a good atmosphere. Massive open world. Which is no bad thing, necessarily. But we're going to keep it, I think, because this game seems really massive, I'm going to try and keep it to the main story as much as possible. But if the side missions sort of coincide with this, then we'll roll with that. But for now, let's get ourselves to Grimhaven Bay, talk to Mr. Jeremiah, we'll get ourselves some more clues about what's happened to these Air Expedition members. Sorry, dudes. Right. Now where the heck am I? Okay, I'm slowly getting there. Oh, okay, so I can walk the rest of the way by foot. Cool, cool, cool. What I want to know, is there anywhere where I can upgrade my weapons or anything? I'm sure we'll find something, right? All this stuff I'm collecting can't just be for currency. But let's keep it going. I want to get me some new outfits. I want to find out what's happened. We need answers for our visions. Right. Okay, almost at the pier. Let's keep it going. So I'm guessing that star icon indicates I need to travel somewhere to be able to find the next set of clues. Okie dokie. Oh, I get it. So this is how I fast travel. Got it. It's the phone booster for fast travel. I get you. Okie dokie. That's going to make things a little bit simpler. Now, I saw in the last episode, I caught the number 3 out of the corner of my eye. So let's see if we can find it. Alfred Morton's made his way. Seriously, what is with all the deathly octopi?
Ah!
Hello?
Ah! Ah! Thank Kay. At last.
Jeremiah, I presume.
Hey, help! Help!
What's going on?
Sea creatures
Love the way they just
swarmed over the piers.
those stilted
I hear
cat
you.
conversation
These walls
animations.
won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures?
Yeah, what are you chatting about? And why do I look drunk?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
Oh, you're not Jeremiah.
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Okay, combat. Alright.
The mayor's cursed these days.
So I need to stop all these creatures, do I? Right. Oh. Okay, so the ammo's supplied then. I don't need to craft it. I know, I was kind of looking forward to crafting. See. Mind Eye's got nothing. Oh, I see you. Wild beasts. Ah, one-shot kills. Check me out. Uh-oh. Oh, omens. That means that there's gonna be some evil creatures. And I don't like evil creatures. Oh, look at them just slithering away. That's icky. Oh, let's gather some supplies. Oh, Jesus. 2 axes to the chest. On both his nipples.
Gotta be
Bless
out of your
him.
head to do this to a man.
Just a little bit. Oh, God, I'm getting dizzy. I love the way they present the psychosis. It's like just out of the corner of your eye. That's a boat traveling along, but I don't need to go that way just yet. Oh my good lord.
The monsters sure
Good
didn't leave
lordy
behind much.
you. As one of my favorite YouTubers would say. Hey. So this is the boat. The Titania is the one we read about, the one where the expedition was taken.
They were in
This
high
might give us-
spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Yep. We all know that alcohol releases inhibitions. Maybe that sort of let the psychosis take over even more. But maybe... I want to know what they found, if anything. Ah, the captain's quarters, I take it. That's kind of cool. Sort of shadowy reflection. Ah, another
Cape
map.
Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Someone doesn't want us to know things. Eesh! Looks like the E-series arm or head from Resident Evil 7.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Very gothic though, very Lovecraft. Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel Titania any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakman port. Compensation will be 70 bullets, just like we read. Okay. Not a lot else here, I don't think. Unless good old vision will tell us anything. Can't get a bear. I don't think I've collected all the evidence. Let's get back onto the deck, onto the port even. See if there's anything we missed. So we've got 2 bodies. Oh. That's a boat I can't get on. So I'm in the middle of a case! And I'm gonna get my investigating brain on. That's what happened down this end of the port. Ah! Nothing like going through the trash. Get us some goodies. Okay, what's happening over here? Half sunken shit. Everything's just been left to rot. Like after the flood, everything's just lying around and no one's come for it. Oh, I didn't see that. Gunpowder, good. There must be something I'm missing. Oh, hello. A revolver. It's the cult!
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder.
There's a guy shot in
dead.
the head.
Point blank.
Have I collected all the evidence? Probably. Well, let's get investigating. So,
To the mayor with you! Ah! Die! Die!
damn, they came out swinging. Okay, so what happened up here? I love this, by the way. This very, very Sherlock
You
Holmes.
can't take me! Eat this!
They killed each other. Like, he was chasing him up that way, I think. Maybe they all got off the boat?
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
So they got drunk and a fight broke out?
No more drink.
So
All
far, I mean,
we've seen.
I can technically
And you
choose
telling
the
me
order
we ain't
this
allowed
happens.
rum?
This all seems to be fairly
To the
chronological.
mayor with you. Ah! Die! Die!
Right?
Ah! You can't take me! Eat this!
For
Here we
whatever
go.
reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Alright. Casebook. There was a fight among the crew, only one man survived, though he's badly wounded in the shoulder. The harbour has been cleared. I killed the sea creature swarming the pier near the Titania. I should tell the harbour master that I've done what he asked. Speak to him and found the evidence on that one already. The wounded sailor. Sailors on the Titania attacked one another. All were but one were killed. The survivor has a deep wound in his shoulder. Let's go talk to the harbour master. We might be able to get a bit more clues on that. Tell us where Jeremiah is.
I've dealt
Right.
with the creatures. Now, tell me about
Mess up.
Sanders.
We got back several hours ago. Those things, they came
I
because of
wonder
him.
if Sanders is the one that survived.
What
the
happened
Titania.
on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out.
And have
I
some
saw the
water.
whole thing.
Oh, it's
Sailors
starting to rain.
bleeding, dying.
Look at that.
Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
What kind of
This
man is he?
Sanders.
Let's
What
know
kind
who
of
we're
man
dealing
is
with
he?
before we find him.
Newcomer.
Like me!
Seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
Where
I
is
gotta
he
find
now,
Sanders.
good sir?
Where is he?
I realize I'm just reading the
Saw him get
questions,
away.
but...
Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Okay, so we've got a few more clues. Let's see what that gives us. Yeah. So the harbour master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor at the fight on the third pier at Grimhaven Bay was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders' wounded man is now seeking medical aid. Let's have a little look here. Alright. The harbour master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier, the only survivor of the fight. So he's seeking medical aid, so I need to find out. That's indicating archives, so I need to find out where he would have gone for medical aid. Right? Am I right? So we've got all the evidence. Right, now for the matters of the map. So that I've dealt with, so you can go. Found the newspaper. No, I didn't want to do that. And I found the newspaper advertisement, so you can go. So now, That's the Oakman Chronicle. That's the Oakman Police Department. Hospital of St. Mary. I'm guessing he went to the hospital. That's an infested area. He would have to have gone to the hospital, right? By seeking medical aid. That's an asylum. Ooh, I hope we get to go there. I love asylums in horror games. Right. I've got just enough time on this episode left to get over to the Hospital of St. Mary. So I'm gonna say it's here. So can I pin it? They would have gone to the Hospital of St. Mary. That is a long way to trek with a shoulder wound. But it's the best lead I've got. I'll fast travel back to the reef. I hear you, buddy. Alright, so where is that phone booth? I'll find my way. This is cool. I might actually, just for the sheer sake of curiosity, dedicate an episode to doing some of the side cases, because I wouldn't mind exploring those. But for now, let's fast track. I wonder, can I fast track to... Get rid of you. Oh, I can't fast track there yet. But that's fine. Keep you on there, and I'll fast track to Devil's Reef. Yeah, as much as I love exploring around, like, the water canals, and I'll probably end up doing a bit more of that as we go, if it helps sort of speed the story along, then I kind of want to keep getting into the meat of it. This is really cool. I'm liking it. I think we're slowly... Imagine once we've sort of solved the case for the expedition, we're going to get more into, like, the creature feature and more psychological and horror-filled elements of it, which would be quite fun. So Sanders is wounded badly and needs medical assistance, so let's go find him. I like the fact you can pin your evidence as well. Then when you reach a location, it keeps the hint above, so you know what you're doing. Let's get ourselves over to the hospital. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. This is a Lovecraft dream. Go. Around the corner. Right, this looks like the spot. Let's dock, let's walk, and do the talk. Good lord, I hope that's not the hospital. That's not very hygienic. You. And up. Right, we need a hospital, so... St. Mary's is probably the place to go. Then again, I have no idea how these 1920s... I'm not very familiar with my history, so I don't know how 1920s hospitals looked. Excuse me, I'm just gonna come poking through your garden. Is that alright? We cool? If I spot a gunsmiths, I might just investigate. That's inhabited. That's real estate. I think there's another infested area. Go. Right. Ah, here we go. I'm guessing this is it? Nope. Got the hospital on my marker. Ah, there we are. Big cathedral-looking place. Ah, Hospital of St. Mary. Here we go. Look at me with my deductive skills. Hello, sir. Don't mind if I rehydrate before I come and see you for my monthly checkup? Oh, excuse me.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess. A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
My
I'm gonna
head?
keep it to bed.
No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
Or why?
I'm
Patients
looking
with
for
an
a
axe
man.
wound?
Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Anyone with a
Okay,
shoulder wound?
this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork. But you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Everyone here is so generous.
Bye.
That's probably a side quest starting there. But I'm gonna go poke around the archives because I like to do that. Okay, so Wounded Sanders. So let's keep it to. I don't know. Would you call it surgery? Maybe. You definitely need surgery if he's been axed in the shoulder. So patients and. Grimhaven Bay. Peter Crowley, M29 Oakmonter, multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to chest and face as a result of explosion. Deep cut wound, no trace of infection. No, that's not what we're after. Get rid of you for a second. So you want it to be patients, needs to be surgery related. Cover side? Nope. Old Grove? Nope. Reed Heights? Nope. 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 I'm just looking through everything. Nope. Let's try specifically after the flood. Right. Okay. Did I get what I needed? I might have missed it. Peter Crowley, Oakmonter, multiple burns and fragmentation wounds, chest as all explosions, several surgeries, wound treatment. Joseph Willow, deep cut wound to left shoulder. Oh, I didn't even read that. Duh. Deep cut wound to left shoulder. Broken collarbone, fractured scapula. Wounded stitched, fractured set and bandaged. No trace of infection evident. Prognosis good. Bed rest recommended. Okay, so that's the newcomer. Okay, so Joseph Willow is who I need to look for. I don't know, do you mind if I hunt around for a Joseph Willow? Is that okay? You good there, sir? Okay, well I'm gonna go. So basement is where surgery. Hang on, let's read this. 2 and 3 is where the patient wards are. 4 1 is reception. Right, so 2 and 3 would be where we need to go. So if he's resting, he's already had the surgery. That looks like our man. What happened to you?
What happened to you, mister?
Pete.
That's our guy.
Explosion.
Oh no, it's
Fishing
not.
with dynamite.
No, it's not.
Hurts talking.
Sorry, that's the guy that got caught in the explosion.
Fishing
bit
with
more.
dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship?
I'm sure. Oh, please, leave.
Okay, okay.
Bye.
Sorry. Right, he's asleep. So that's Pete, the guy that got smacked in the explosion. So, hang on. I'm useless with character names in this game. Sorry, Joseph Willow. Well, you certainly have an axe mark on your shoulder, so could it be
Yeesh.
you?
What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow.
You're
You should probably
Joseph.
look somewhere else.
Why did you
That's
lie?
funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre.
False
Spill.
name, maybe.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Sounds so much like
first
Batman.
tell me who you are.
Where are the drugs going?
Okay, I'll stop doing that. That's a very old meme. That's great. I'm investigating the
Charles
expedition.
Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
You're not gonna get away from us. Let's
I
hear
think
it
it'd
from
be an
his end. What
understatement
happened?
to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Okay, let's
What
ask
were you
about
looking
this.
for
What were we looking
underwater?
for?
The
I wanna know more
cause
about
of
this
all
world.
This. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it
Ooh,
connected to the
kaiju?
madness.
Could it be
The
kaiju?
ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Tell
know
me
more.
what happened on the last dive.
We had
We
a
need to
system.
understand it.
The divers go
clues.
down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
Let's talk
Did
about
you know
Albert.
Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
know.
we Throgmorton asked us to
we,
find as many survivors as possible.
My crew
Find out what
left them
happened.
down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
Why were you drinking then?
I was on the Titania before I came here.
Talk.
It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, you
Found out the
dived into the
monsters.
number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
Right then, why did you
You've got a
abandon the
good reason
drivers?
for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Last dive.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide.
Mr. Reed!
Worse than
Sorry, Your
suicide.
Honor.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in the
Okay.
Navy.
I'm not
So
taking you there. And
laser
besides,
focused
you'll never
on him being a
follow them
private
without
eye.
proper equipment.
Where can I
You know
get
where I
there?
can get a good diving suit.
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Thank you. And now
Where's
for the ship's
logbook
logs,
from the
please.
Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
Right, we got ourselves plenty of evidence. And I'm just about out of time, but before I leave you lovely, lovely people, let's put some clues together. Okay, so the sailors returned to Titania were attacked by one another. But you two together. Titania crew went mad and started a massacre in the port as a result. Nothing left to work with on the burned documents, though, so we're going to have to investigate that. Okie dokie. So, Sanders informed me that the expedition anchored at several points in the ocean, diving to inspect the seabed. The coordinates of these anchor points may be in the ship's log. That is probably what's missing from those maps we've been looking at. Sanders brought it with him to the hospital, but the last place he remembers is a surgery ward. At the last anchor point, the scientists discovered some cracks on the seabed. Something horrible happened there, and the crew were frightened so badly they mutinied after saving Albert. Much of the expedition was abandoned in the underwater cracks, so we need to find a surgery ward for that, and go to a diving suit factory. Okay, so I'm probably gonna go look for the logbook first, but... Oh, have you got the itches, lady? Oh, don't pass me, you fleas. Right then. I'm gonna call it here for this episode, guys, but we are slowly working our way around this mystery. What are you thinking of this so far? Do you like the pacing? Do you want to see more of the ghosts, the ghouls, the goblins? Do you like gothic horror in general? Let me know down below. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye for now.